Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In previous video we discussed about the what is data, data management and overview of data analysis. In today's class we are going to discuss about the paperless data management system. Yes, Google Forms and ONA Forms which can be used to collect data using our smartphone mobile phones. Let's dive in. About Google Form first. There are a lot of advantages of using paperless data collection system. First is it is paperless, so we don't need to carry paper with us, lot of forms with us, and there is no data entry because all the data are captured in Google spreadsheet. And data is real time, so you can have a real time data analysis. So these are the advantages. The only disadvantage is that you have to always be online to enter your data, to capture your data, and this disadvantage is overcome by the ONA forms using ODK app that we will discuss later. So let us start with the Google Forms. So you can sign in with your Google accounts. Okay, so here we will select blank form. Let us give a title of demo project. You can write the form description, whatever you wish to write. For data collection. Okay, so Google Form is having a three option here: questions, responses. Once you start collecting data, all the responses will be appear here. You can download that data into a spreadsheet. You can also accept and reject responses. If you click this off, so it will not accept responses, and if you will keep it on, then it will start accepting responses, data collection. In setting, you can also use this Google form as a in a quiz form, questionnaire form, taking multiple choice exam. Okay, so let us write our first question. What is your name? It would be so. Type of question, there are multiple choice has been given: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file approval, linear squill, multiple choice grid, tick box grid, date, time. So many options. It's really excellent, and it is simple to use, and it is freely available. So that is the most important advantage. Let us select short answer. You can make the question compulsory, or you can switch off to make it non-compulsory, non-required field. Okay, when you want to add new question, you just have to click add question, so the new question will be added. Adding second question, age. Age is a short answer. Response validation. From here you can select whether it is number, text, length, regulation. I am selecting it is number. It should be greater than 0. You can write custom text here. You can also select between. You can also write description, response validation. There are so many things you can do. Even you can insert image here. Even you can import question from other form. You can add title and description, image. You can add video. You can add section. So this is the first section. Let me add section. Okay. So this is the first section, and I am here writing as a demographic information, right? Name, age, gender. So these are the 3 options. You can also make it either make it drop down, or you can have a multiple choice, whatever you want to choose. See, automatically it has selected short answer text. So it is very nice. You can preview your form from here. See, demo project. Next, the demo form will appear here. You can write your name, write down your, suppose I am writing 0. Male. See the error. You can only enter age between 0 to 101. Okay, so I have to change that thing, not to include 0. Mail, address, and submit. Oh, it is this one is the required field. So let me check. 251. Submit. See, form has been submitted. Submit another response. So it is asking me if I want to submit another response or not. You can also check that. If you prefer not to submit a second or third or fourth times, then you can from here, from setting, from responses, you can limit responses to only one. So the one person can submit forms only once, no multiple submission. Nice. Okay, good. Let us have another section. So this is this will become another section. You can delete question by this option. Even you can duplicate the above question. If I click on duplicate, then same question will be duplicated, so we save some time for typing. If the question format and other thing is same, then we can select this option, duplicate. So in this section we are taking a history of illnesses. See, automatically it is giving suggestion. You can drag and drop for changing the position. See, if you want to change the order of the question, then you can do it with the help of drag and drop. Okay. again short answer, but we can have a validation here. It should be number and it should be greater than similarly we can change validation for age here between 1, so it cannot take 0 as a response because nobody is having age of 0 except in few months rather than 0 for pediatric age group. Okay, so section 4 is thanks for taking part in survey. Suppose we want to apply skip logic here, history of illness. Suppose if the person is telling that he is having a history of cold, yes or no. If the person is telling that he or she is having cough or cold, number of time you suffer, cold episodes. Okay, number of times you suffer cold episode. Okay, add questions. Frequency of cold. Short answer. Validation. Response. Number greater than 0. Alright, so frequency of cold. So this section is taking the history of the recurrent episode of cold. Suppose if the person does not have any episode of cold, so if we want to skip this section because it is not applicable to the person who does not have any episode of cold because he is answering no in previous section. So if the person answering no and directly we want to jump to section 5, thank you for taking part in survey, then how to do this? Very simple. So we want to apply skip logic from the section 3. If the person is answering no, then it should directly jump to a final section, that is thanks for taking part in survey. So let's go to section 3. Let's check the option here. Okay, so it is telling go to section based on the answer given by person, answer selected by the person. So if the person is answering yes, then we have to continue with the next section. But in case of the person is answering no, then we want to continue or we want to jump to the final section. Okay, alright, let's check. Go to preview. Next. Okay, write down your name. It's refilled. Data is refilled already. Address. Next. Okay, so history of common cold. Let me select yes. Oh, frequency of cold. So it is working. It is continue with the next section because I have selected yes. But what if I select no? It should jump to a final section. Alright, it's working. See? Thanks for taking part in a survey. Submit. So this is how we can apply a skip logic. It is very useful when there are lengthy questionnaire and there are multiple skips based on occupation, habits, addiction. style, gender. So this kind of skip logic would be very helpful to save a lot of time. Rather than going through the whole questionnaire, we can just skip and do away with the question which are not applicable. Okay, you can just play around, guys. There are lots and lots of things which you can do with the Google Forms. You can change theme, customize theme. You can choose image. See, you can change this background. See, you can change font. So many things. Okay, responses. So I have submitted 2 responses. See, this is visible here with analysis, guys. With analysis, this is the beauty of Google Form. Lot and lot of things made available by Google, so the people can use it. Excellent. So just play around with these options, what it can do. Make a quiz. If you select quiz, then it will ask you to release marks immediately after each submission or later after manual review. So suppose if you are making quiz, this would be helpful, this option. But while making quiz, you have to give a marks. You have to give a point. See, 1 point. You have to give a weightage or marks to each question. Then it will be act as a quiz, because by default it has given a point, default question point value. See here, you can change this. You can select 2, 3, 4, whatever you have planned. Missed question, correct answer, point value, everything. Responses. Collect email addresses. See, even you can collect email addresses so that you can send them responses, quiz responses, which are the correct answer, what are the correct answer, when requested or always. So see the kind of option available with us. You can show progress bar. You can shuffle question. Yes, you can shuffle question order also. So the person sitting next to you would have a different question than what you have. So this is also a beautiful strategy or option available while conducting exam. View result summary. Suppose student want to see what is the result, then he or she can always come and see the result summary. These are the form default. Collect email addresses by default. When you are taking some kind of anonymous survey, at that time you have to just switch up this option, collect email address, multiple response. This kind of questions option you have to deselect whenever you are taking anonymous survey. Again, another setting or another option is from here, these 3 dots. You can make a copy of this questionnaire. Okay, you can send a pre-filled link, you can print, you can add collaborator, and these are the advanced features, script editing and add-ons. We are not going to discuss it. Okay, what else left? You can also add your own image. You can from here upload. You can also upload your own image rather than using the one which is made available by Google. You can always add your own responses. Okay, so once the exam is over, you can just switch up this no accepting responses. So the student cannot able to submit response after setting a timeline. This features is particularly useful while conducting exam using Google Form. So in this response is summary, then question wise, then individual responses. And when you click on this symbol, it will ask you to create new spreadsheet or select existing spreadsheet. So I will select new spreadsheet, create. Ta-da! So it has created a Google spreadsheet. See all the data. So you don't have to do anything. So it's very important, it's very interesting. All of your data would be captured in Google spreadsheet. No need for data entry. You have a data validation. You can check on the data which are being captured by providing a data validation. Let me submit another response. This is the feature I was talking about, view score. Person who has submitted response, he or she can view his score, right and wrong answer. Okay, so I have selected a limited response, one response. You can only fill in this form once, so I have to again switch up that features, limiting to one response, switch off. Okay, now I would be able to submit another response. Okay, see, now it is asking my email. Next, mail. Address. Have you observed address is appearing above because we have selected shuffle question. Remember, that is why it is appearing this haphazard. See, age has order of the last order has come down. Three times. Submit another responses. Okay, see, response has been captured. So this is all about Google Forms. Wonderful. So we have to practice, we have to play around to learn it in a better way, to learn it in a more useful way. There are a lot of things, lot of features which are available. Once we start using it, we will know it better. You can upload image, you can upload photos from your own photos. You can even search image. Directly. See? image based question. It's already written on vaccine, COVID-19 vaccine. Just an example. So you can add feedback or correct and incorrect answer. So both in case of incorrect answer, in case of correct answer. In vaccine used to prevent Control All, Control C. Control C. Even correct answer also need a feedback, a detailed feedback. You can also provide a link. You can provide a video. See? Not only you can shuffle question, but you can also shuffle a question option order, male, female. Suppose you want to confuse student for the answer choice or answer option, then you can shuffle options also. You have to provide a correct answer. What is correct answer? This is correct answer. Always you have to provide correct answer, else it will not work. Shuffle option order. See here, you can also shuffle option order. So some student will have option as a COVID-19 first, BCG last, few of them having a MR first. So it will randomize all option order, so the student cannot copy with each other. See, MR, BCG, COVID-19. see, feedback. It's correct answer and the feedback. So student will receive a feedback. So,
is the pandemic over?
The pandemic is
okay, all right. Okay, and if you are having a website or something, your institutional website or departmental website, then you can paste this questionnaire or this quiz in an embedded HTML format. You just copy this code and you can just put there on your website, so it will appear there. Very easy. Okay, so that is all. Now we will discuss in the next session. We will discuss about the ONA forms, ODK mobile application used for collecting data using mobile phone. The advantage of the ONA form is we can use it offline. This is the biggest advantage. We can use it offline. 1, 2, 3, 100, 200 numbers of form we can fill offline, and then we can submit whenever we are online. So that is the major advantage. So when we are working remotely or we are working in a field where there is no mobile network or no internet connection, then it will be very useful. Very. Hope you like the video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video really very soon.